Welcome to Manfield Circuit Crusamon this afternoon, where we're with the three Australians who've been testing today and one Kiwi. It's the third round of the Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Championship, and we've completed 2 days of testing. With Australia Day being this weekend on Sunday, we thought we'd start with the three Australians on the grid this weekend, and Tommy Smith, who makes a return to the series for his usual brief cameo role. Tommy, you were straight on the pace today. Tell us how your day went.
Yeah, it went well. Obviously, I raced here last year and I really enjoy the track. It's quite different to what I'm doing now in the US, but yeah, getting back into the Pirelli tyre, it requires a little bit of a different technique, I guess. But yeah, no, it was good to be back.
Now, big change for you this year. You head away from Europe over to America for a season of Indy Next. How are these couple of rounds going to help you with that?
Yeah, I think it just helps for sure just to get some races under my belt and yeah, because it is quite a big gap since I last raced. We finished in August in Monza and yeah, so just to get some races done, it'll help a lot, I think. And yeah, because it starts pretty quick the season, and if you miss out at the start, then it's a tough year. So it's all about being on top of it before you get there.
How important is this year for you, having switched from Europe to America?
Yeah, it's super important. We considered doing. It was a tough one, to be honest. We looked at the whole picture, and to make Formula One these days is super tricky at the best of times. And even if I was to win Formula 2 this year, I wouldn't go to F1. It's just the way it rolls. So I think going to America, there's a lot more opportunity to further progress. And I think I think it should be a good year, and I think I'll enjoy it a lot more in the United States.
So you're looking back over the last sort of 5 or 6 years, you're something of a junior single-seater expert. Formula Ford, Formula 4, Formula 3, Macau, S5000, Formula Regional Europe, GB3, and of course Castrol Toyota, and in its previous incarnation TRS. You keep coming back to NZ. What do we do well here that makes you say, I'm going back there to warm up for this season, or what?
Yeah, well, I think it's the best. Well, firstly, it's close. Melbourne's not that far, and yeah, I feel like it's the best racing you can get at a good price, if I may say, in motorsport. But you look at the other series around, and it's super expensive, and yeah, and it offers a lot of variety. You have 5 great tracks, and they're very tricky tracks as well. So yeah, I think it's a great category to start the season in.
You said it's an important year, and I agree. But look what happened to Louis, who came here similar last year, didn't do all the rounds. Bryce Aaron the same. Josh Pearson's going to do the same. Tell us where you're going to be racing and what your expectations are for Formula, for IndyCar.
Yeah, so it's been super nice, I guess, to come back. I did it last year. I did 3 rounds last year, and for sure it helps. Yeah, I feel like it didn't show as much as it helped. In F3, it's not just about the driving. There's a lot of other factors, but yeah, I think it'll put me in a good place going into the year. And I mean, the cars are quite different, but I must admit the tracks are quite similar. So yeah, I think it'll put me in a good stead for the opening part of the season.
Have you set an expectation?
I mean, I have for sure. I want to go. I mean, it's hard to put a number on it, but I think if I can be around the top 5, that would be good. It's going to be tricky though, doing ovals. I mean, I've never done them before, and yeah, they look easier than they are. So I don't know. I might go really well on them too. So you just don't know. But I think realistically, I think if I can be around that top 5 and 6, I'd be pretty happy.
Well, we wish you all the best for that, Tommy, but it's great to have you back for these 2 rounds. Thank you.
Thank you.